Here's another Kroger Mini Carnivore shopping haul.
Sizzle, serve, yum.
Hey guys, and welcome to Sizzle Serve Yum, where I have transitioned from the ketogenic diet all the way to full-time carnivore. Today's episode is late night shopping haul. I could not get to the supermarket earlier today, so I went ahead and I did my shopping tonight, which, when you do this, you take a risk on not getting the best priced meat. So let me show you what I got for this week. All right, first item up, I thought this was a really good deal. I got some Purdue chicken breasts that were for $7.99. So this actually contains, it says 6 to 8 chicken breasts, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I wanna know how many chicken breasts I'm getting. Not 6, not 7. I wanna know, do I have 8? That would be nice if I did get it. Only way to know is to open the box. So this is what it looks like in the inside. And this is neat, they're individually packaged, so let's count them. We got 1, let's see, 2, we got 3, we got 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all right. It's not that bad. So we've got 7 chicken breasts. I was hoping for 8, guys, but that's okay. Anyway, I love the fact that they're individually packaged. I can go ahead and throw these in the freezer right now, and then I can cook them throughout the week, and then I don't have to worry about the chicken going bad. Usually I buy my meats fresh. I don't have them frozen. But in this case, I felt like for saving time and saving a little bit of money, I'm also going to be stretching my dollar, buying a few frozen items that are fresh. All right, now I was going to get the Kroger bag of chicken breast that was 6 pounds, and that had well over 8 patties in it. But I was a little concerned. It looked like that the patties were frozen again. Like there was a ton of ice around the patties. They weren't individually wrapped. And then on top of that, when I looked in the back of the bag, it did say that it had natural flavoring, and I don't trust those kind of things because usually it has like MSG or some other seasoning in it that I can have an adverse reaction to. So I opted to just get the Purdue chicken breast. It's the pork spare ribs. This actually was for a good price. This was for $9.72 for this entire piece. I thought this was great because I could chop them up. I could segment this actually into 3 dinners, 3 meals, I could say, because sometimes I'll eat it for lunch, and whatever leftover meat that I have for the next day, sometimes I'll eat it for breakfast. So that's another thing that is good. I'll probably be seasoning that up, not just with salt, but I'm going to use salt, pepper, and garlic for my ribs for this week. Chicken thighs. So these chicken thighs were for $8.03. I couldn't justify it from last week's chicken breast spending $14. So I got these, and they were actually just enough for what I got. Only thing is, and I was really sad about this, it doesn't have the chicken skin. It's already peeled. I wanted the thighs that already had the skin because that's what makes my bone broth, and that's why I truly brought this. Let's see how it comes out. I'm going to go ahead and give it a try, but we'll just go ahead and see. Anyway, so I could also use this for a stew if I want to have maybe a little bit of water reduced down to try to make some more bone broth, but we're going to see how we do with this. I'm not going to take any of the fat that's off of this off. Usually I do, and for carnivores, usually we eat the fat, but in this case, since I have no fat on these chicken thighs, we're going to be using that. And I couldn't believe I actually found this. This one was for $9.03. These are actually cube steaks. So there's about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 5. There's one that's hidden underneath this one. So there's about 5 cube steaks here. That's perfect for my family of 5. But it's also going to be great for up to 2 to 3 meals if somebody decides they don't want it. But usually people do. I got this one. I got another Angus beef burgers, and the reason why is I bought one. I tried it last week, and guys, it was good. I put it in a pan with just nothing. Yeah, I have a regular pan that is like nonstick, and I put one of the burgers in. I just made sure I salted it and put some pepper, and I put garlic powder on it, and it came out delicious. So yes, this was for how much? Let's see. This was for $10.99. So not bad. It was 6 patties. I mean, if you go to the store and say you go to like a burger shop, usually it's coming out to $10 just for the burger itself. So since there's 6 in here, I say I give it a thumbs up. And I'll kind of give you a little review with this one. This particular burger, it does come like in a Ziploc bag of up to 6 patties. There's about 1/3 of a pound of each patty, up to 6. And this can feed a family of 5. Yeah. And if you're by yourself, then you only need 1 box, unless you like to eat hamburger patties all day. But I did like the texture. I did like the flavor, and I loved how it was very meaty. It wasn't thin. It wasn't like flimsy. That's kind of honestly what I was expecting, but it was actually very flavorful, and it was thick. Yeah, so it was a good, nice hamburger patty. Is the Daisy sour cream. They came out to about $2 and I think 24 or 26 cents. Should be up here. I had to get this one because they did not have Breakstone sour cream, which I really, really like. And I was going to go ahead and get the Kroger brand, but there was a lot of ingredients in there that concerned me. One being cornstarch, which I didn't even understand why cornstarch was in original sour cream. So I put that back. This one only contains, let's see, it contains cultured cream right here. That's all it contains. That's it. So I felt like getting this one, I had the minimal amount of ingredients. It says pure and natural. That's cool. That I always look at the ingredients for that. But I don't just rely on just seeing pure and natural. I always want to go and look at the label because you never know when the ingredients change with the company that you're, buying from. So always read the ingredients. Heavy whipping cream. This heavy whipping cream is a little expensive. This is Horizon's heavy whipping cream. And I get this for several reasons. One, I love making my carnivore ice cream with this. And I also like mixing this in my eggs to make it very nice and fluffy. This item actually can be tricky to find. They sell out really quick. So when I get them, I get about 5 of them. But I go through them like within, the next 2 or 3 weeks. So I don't have to worry about it. This ingredients, just so you know, this one has organic cream, but then it has gelin gum. So if you have PCOS, you may want to steer clear of those kind of gums because those do cause inflammation in the body. So I just kind of stay away from those if you have the PCOS. They do have, if you can get raw heavy whipping cream, you could usually find them from like a local farmer, a local dairy farm you can go to and you can order in bulk. I have a friend that does that and she gets like butter and milk and all kind of awesome stuff. So you could also do that as well as your alternative. I also looked at the store brand, always looking at the store brand. And unfortunately in the back of the store brand, I keep finding carrageenan, which I'm not a fan of. You could look that up and see what that is, but I steer clear of that. So I don't want to put that in my body, but yeah. Awesome heavy whipping cream. It has a nice, delightful taste. You can make ice cream out of it, use it in your eggs. And of course, if you are a coffee drinker, you can put like, a tablespoon of this in your coffee. I can't go without these. Absolutely love these. These are only $2.99. I eat these as a snack / meal sometimes. So sometimes I might pair this up with a chicken breast. I may have like 2 or 3 pieces. And the serving size for this, it says ½ ounce, right? I try to keep it no more than 2 to 3 pieces, but I'm gonna weigh it out and we can, see how much that will weigh. So it's fried pork skins and salt. Yeah, and that's my snack for this week. I was gonna get Italian mild sausage, but I found that there was 3 different kinds of sugar. I could not believe this. This was mild Italian sausage. It wasn't sweet sausage. It wasn't hot. It was mild. And I found dextrose, I found sugar, and I found corn syrup in it. And so I said to myself, I'm not getting this. I'm not eating this. I wanted to make something really cool out of it, but it's not worth it. So, that's just going to cause a bunch of inflammation for me and start the trigger cycle again. So I was like, no, we're not getting that. So yeah, so I had to shelf that. But if you find a particular brand that doesn't have that, let me know in the comments section below. This week that I like to sip on something a little bit different. I've been getting these Perrier Maison waters. This one is it's sparkling water, right? But I want to read the ingredients to you. Hold on. It's water, it's carbon dioxide, and it says natural flavors. But it says other natural flavors. You're like, Melody, you just said like, let's rewind. You're like, you don't do natural flavors. For proteins, I don't normally do it. And for things like those chicharrones, I don't do it because usually there's a high percentage that it will have MSG in it. I've tested this out. I drank one like a few weeks back, and then ever since then I've been hooked. But it doesn't have MSG. It hasn't affected me. I like the way it tastes. It has a nice light strawberry taste to it. And also it has about, I believe this one has 12 cans? No, it's 8 cans. It's 8 cans. But it is quite refreshing to have with a meal, especially since I don't drink soda. I don't drink juice. I just drink my water or I drink my Element. And that's it. So sometimes I need a little something different. So this is what I've been drinking. I honestly rather my family drink this than regular soda. So they like it too. So it's gone on a regular rotation when they want just a little something. You get 18 eggs in a pack, and I have a coupon for it. So the price is up here. You can go ahead and look at that. But that's the items that I got from Kroger this week. And that's what I'm cooking with those items. So let me know in the chat, in the comments section, which item do you think was the best priced one? I feel like I did a lot better this week compared to last week. And I honestly kind of cut back the amount of meat that I'm eating because I've been fasting more. I've been doing OMAD, which is 1 meal a day. And so I can't eat as much meat as I'd like to because my stomach has shrunken so much. So that's of course a good thing. But I don't want to waste food. So that's why I do my shopping like this. I plan it out throughout the week, and some I do prepare ahead of time, and some I just cook the day of. So anyway, thanks guys for coming on to our video. Of course, make sure you like and subscribe, and also be sure to share this with a friend that is carnivore. Our carnivore community is tight. Yes. So if you have questions, if you're like just needing some support because maybe someone else is not supporting you, you can definitely come here and we will give you all a big hug and welcome you to our community. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.